raffle for our 800 subscriber. Stay tuned. All right.
Well,
We're here at
it's like you
Manassas
said,
at the beautiful
the way your
KO
process
Distilling,
is, you
having
get
a
a depth of
cigar
flavor. Your
and
tour was
a little
definitely a
sip.
depth of
But we're
character.
getting
So
ready
we
to
really
raffle off
appreciate
our
it.
bottle to our 815 subscribers as today. And Keith is going to go over the rules in a little bit. So stay tuned to our live. Mm-hmm.
Please tell them that you were a malarkey.
Thank you. So Keith, at your leisure, let them know what the rules are for this raffle.
Yeah, folks. So here's what we got for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to raffle off this very nice bottle. Oh, shit. Well, we're going to get another drink for Kev. And we're going to raffle off this bottle of Antique, which has been christened by Bare Knuckles. Here, so here's how we're going to do it. We are going to randomize the numbers, and then we're going to pick one person. Folks, we're going to DM you. We're going to let you get some time to reach out to us, and then we are going to give you about a week. So after a week, we're going to have to move on to the next person on the list. So if you're seeing this, if your friends are part of it, make sure you let them know, hey, check your DMs. We're going to post it here.
We're going to direct message you.
And I want to shout out to DCS. That's the Distinguished Cigar Syndicate. Did help push us over the top on those Gangs 800. Thank you all so much. We do appreciate you guys. So again, we're glad to entertain you, bring you great content. Without further ado, let's see what Josh has got for us as he's getting
We're going to
ready.
chit-chat for a little while, leave you in a little bit of suspense. You were going to say.
Just to say, when you guys are ready, don't hurry. We close at 5. Don't hurry.
Okay.
You're ready to,
Well, we'll be done in like 20 minutes.
Don't take. Smoke your cigar in 20 minutes. It's a cigarette.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for all your support. This year has been amazing.
You need some more in there.
Wait a minute. Why is this empty?
Wait.
This shouldn't be empty.
Try to hit it.
Okay, that means that this
I don't
is
want to gloat,
cracked.
folks, but I'm a professional degenerate.
No, that means this is cracked.
I got a lighter for
No,
every
I have one.
pocket.
I have one. That means this one's cracked. I gotta throw this one away. I
buy them in bulk.
I just filled this the other day.
Did you bleed it? All right. That's a normal go-to, folks. When you're filling lighters, you want to have them upside down.
So what is this?
Upside down.
So what is this he gave us?
10-year double oak.
This is we're at KO Distillery. This is a 10-year double oak.
We will be posting. We did a
that's really good.
Distillery tour here at KO Distilling, and we've also had a tasting here. Those posts will be up soon.
Really good. Sorry,
but
just off the nose. Oh, you taste it?
Yeah, man. I gotta get right into it.
But
I don't have much left because I knocked half.
KO Distilling is to me one of Virginia's premier distilleries. It's a small distiller. This is veteran owned.
We gotta talk about which one where we rank these at.
High.
So
the ones we've had, ladies and gentlemen.
So we had what, 6 expressions today, right?
6 total of 6.
So
correct.
where would you put this last one in the 6?
I'd put it up top 3 for me.
So to me, the 10-year double oak for me is number 1.
Yep.
Hazmat is number 2.
I can see that.
Distiller Reserve Weeded, number 4. Number 5 is the 6-year high rye bourbon. Am I missing one? Oh, then the reserve, Distiller Reserve rye bottle bond, and then the last one is the weeded. The weeded is their entry level, but it also is the most welcoming.
You know, that would be a good replacement to me. I'm always looking to replace something taterish with something that's not taterish. And if you're in the Maryland area, definitely check out that Bare Knuckles. I do think that small batch 2KO is 4 barrels. That term is very loose because for Buffalo Trace, small batch means something completely different. When they're talking about, Taylor small batch, it's probably not that small, but here, small batch is 4 barrels. So that being said, I think that's a great bottle, very approachable. something I'd probably give someone over a Weller Special Reserve for a wheated. It's just really fantastic.
There we go.
Yeah. Josh is working on technicals.
Yes.
I'm
Very
working
sorry,
on-
ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's good. I'm working on the.
We have
smoking.
4 people watching. Thank you guys for watching.
So we'll do it live. We'll post the results. You know.
We will definitely post the results of who won.
Please share it out, and tell everybody come on board.
So
Kev has the randomizer. We're in no rush because we just lit our cigars, so we're in no rush.
and remember, folks, so today we were giving away this antique. The next raffle we are doing is going to be for a bottle of Stag.
I said 900.
900. So again, tell a friend to tell a friend. That helps everybody out. You know, it helps your odds. It helps your friends' odds. Might even help people you don't even like their odds. So again, the more people we get to 900, we are happy to send out these bottles. We are happy to share bottles with you folks. I mean, throughout this year, I think we're going to hope to do some more handshakes from you. Hopefully people can kind of try some of these bottles that we've gotten and that we really think are fantastic. I mean, luckily that we're able to kind of come to KO and really have so much of offerings here. I mean, they do a fantastic job.
Yes, for a 10-year-old local distiller that's not from Kentucky or Tennessee, it is again, we haven't had all the distillers in Virginia, which we are going to try our best to get to. But for me, KO Distilling is right now in my top 5. We got to get to River City. They're getting ready to do some finishing there out of Richmond. I've been to Radigan Branch, waiting for some more. I need to have some more of their expressions. Been to Malarkey. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I've been to a lot, but right now, KO Distilling is on the top of the mountain. Been to Catacton. Catacton had this wonderful, wonderful expression called Ragnarok. And they discontinued it. Since they've discontinued, I bought 3 bottles. It is an amazing rye whiskey. Trying to think, who else do we have in Virginia?
We have the Virginia Distilling Company. Haven't been there yet, have we?
That's coming up.
Let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, they just dropped a single malt cigar blend version. And that's going to be in an upcoming show. You know, we love to do the cigar blend battles. We got a really good cigar blend battle coming for you guys. We'll probably be doing that from our wonderful host over at Davidas Cigars. What else we got coming up? Just a lot of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support.
Yeah, this is a fun thing for us to do, but really enjoy, interacting with people and getting to kind of share our whiskey experience with everyone. So we do appreciate it. And then what we're talking about doing the Virginia Whiskey Fest, right?
You'll be seeing us. We're going to go live from the Virginia Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We'll be posting to let you know when we're going to be doing that. But
yeah, if you're in the area, say hi.
Hey, we're live and we're outside, ladies and gentlemen. So you see us dodging bees, is just because that's the nature of the game. But this has been an amazing year. 2026, you guys have really, really got behind us. We need your continued support. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. And we got a lot more fun stuff coming from you. We're going to be visiting Dane's house soon. With Dane, we always have to get like some things we know he might like.
And history, though.
Yeah, things he might like.
Yeah.
Dane is one of our satellite hosts. Will be back on the show at some point, another satellite host. But here's the core unit: Keith the Bourbon Bounty Hunter, Kev the Underground Legend, and me, your boy Josh. I hope you guys are enjoying. Please put in the comments if there's anything that you guys want us to review. If there's something you haven't seen us review, we do take handshakes. We will review whatever you want. 2 years ago, a couple out of Colorado hit us with that Hirsch double oaked and I fell in love with that. Hirsch Double Oak. Hirsch is now taking a step back. They're not producing as much, unfortunately, but they had a really good master distiller that was putting out some really amazing stuff. And I'm sad. I'm very sad about them not being able to. But
It
we're in
sucks.
those times. As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, we could have that small conversation before we do the reveal, unless the weather doesn't agree with us.
Okay, we got an umbrella. We're gonna hope. But we were just talking about that because our bourbon steward Greg, or whiskey steward Greg, was talking about Old Granddad, and I'm a huge fan, as you guys well know. And his standpoint was Beam was probably having a bunch of bottles of Old Granddad that were getting too aged. And I think we're gonna see. My prediction is we're gonna see some higher aged whiskey out there, because as they are, depending on the distillery, we've seen it with Buffalo Trace with the cured oak and the 4 grain coming back. I mean, there's so much. Excuse me. There's so much distillate that they're producing, and I think we're going to see, as sales soften, things are going to age, and they're going to start putting out some higher age statement items. I think Heaven Hill was talking about 21. Elijah Craig came back out with their 21. And then you're going to even see some fill-ins. You've got Elijah Craig 15 this year. So I think we're going to see some interesting stuff. And I don't know if anybody's checking. I mean, I'm a huge fan, but I just saw someone posting a label of Old Granddad doing a barrel pick program. So, that will be, for me, fantastic. But I think we're going to see some really interesting stuff with whiskey. But unfortunately, like Josh was pointing out, some of those smaller distilleries who aren't doing it quite so well, might get into hard times. They might have a hard time keeping up with sales and demand. They are going to have to figure out that right amount of barrels to be producing and aging versus their sales, because things are going to slow down. The booms are kind of busting a little bit.
Yeah. We're in hard times right now in America, but we're going to come out of that because that's what Americans do. Kev, do you have the randomizer ready? Through movie magic, he'll get the randomizer ready. But we're going to keep talking. Keith and I will definitely be going back to, that's a tough one.
What's that?
Are we going back to Gold Cup, or are we going to the Derby?
That's up to you. I'll go. Well, folks, if you're going to the Derby, call me. I'm going to the Derby. I do believe this year I'm going to go to the Derby. I like the Derby. I like horse racing. I like whiskey. Especially both worlds. But
no, they have no name. We're just doing numbers.
I do
800, 1 through 815.
I do.
Okay.
Gold Cup was a great time. I think if we did the Gold Cup, probably I'm gonna nail it down. I'm gonna nail it down if I'm doing the Derby again this year. I think I will.
We'll stay tuned.
But I would love to do an event, but I do think that we will do a Gold Cup in the next couple of years at least. Love to get a tent out there with some people to stop by. That's a good thing. Let us know, folks. Is the Gold Cup an event you folks hit? We'd love to see how many of our subscribers go to the Gold Cup. If we can get enough, we'd love to have you out there. Bring a bunch of bottles. Have a great day. Some great whiskey out there.
Yeah, put that in the comments in any of the videos if you guys watch our live here today, of whether or not you would come out to a bottle tasting at the Gold Cup. We can get a tent.
Yeah, we can do a lot of things
with your help, and we can do a bottle tasting, and we can really enjoy the eve today. It is a wonderful event. Keith and I were there this year, had a great time. I know the audio on that one was challenging.
It was a tough day, folks.
It was challenging, but we had a great time. The food was amazing. The company was amazing. And it was probably my best experience there. And I've been there like 4 times.
And I'll say I've been to the Triple Crown. Pound for pound, dollars to dollars to donuts. I would say that the Gold Cup was a great experience. You got to experience a high-end racing. You got a high-end racing experience for a very reasonable price point, and you don't often get that.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, I mean, Derby's quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if you like whiskey and you like horse racing, should be on your bucket list at least once in your life because
Mhm.
nothing compares.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get us out to the Derby, I'd love to do that.
With your help, ladies and gentlemen, we can get to the Derby. Believe me, these adventures that we take are not cheap. It's 3 of us, and it costs to do these things. So we got some super chat things that we're going to be doing very soon. I don't know if we're going to do a Patreon right now, but if you guys will donate to our super chat, we will definitely great. We're not doing super chat for today, but I think when we do our lives coming up, you're going to see availability to do super chats so that we can have bottles that you guys want us to review when you want us to review them. Because let me tell you something, when you're hunting, you may not get that bottle in a timely fashion.
Yeah, and also, just unfortunately finding bottles when you're at our level of being kind of independent when it comes to support level from distilleries. So it is, some of these bottles don't come out to Maryland or
That's right.
Virginia or
The DMV is a hard place to chase that, ladies and gentlemen. But we're doing it for you, and we ask for your support. We travel too. We go to Ohio, we go to Pennsylvania, we go to Delaware, and we're getting ready to take a trip. I'm getting ready to take a trip down to North Carolina just because I need to get Old Hillside's best expression. And I was told you cannot get their best expression unless you go to the distillery. So I'll be going there to get their best expression. I'll probably stop in Richmond and pick up the new single barrel from River City. They do a lot of great single barrels. I've heard legendary single barrels. I've not had their legendary single barrel, but we always want to support black and locally owned distillers. I need to get back by Copper Fox.
Yeah,
because that single malt was crazy. They just dropped something recently. I don't have the name of it on the tip of my tongue, but they definitely dropped something recently that was excellent from what I heard from people. And not Hard Truth. There's a distillery out of Virginia Beach, and I forgot the name. It's Truth something, but we got to try their bottle. I forgot, guys. I have not introduced the fellas to this distillery out of what? Can somebody look that up?
What's what? Out of
It's
where?
a distillery out of Virginia Beach. I forgot the name of it. It's Truth something.
and if you guys and if anybody listening knows a distillery you want us to check out, again,
Yes.
we will always travel.
If you know a local distillery in the DMV area or close to the DMV, we will go out and try it.
Tarnished Truth.
Tarnished Truth. Yes. They have a specialty bottle that we have not had a chance to try yet. We try our best to get to these distillers as we can, ladies and gentlemen, but we know you guys want to hear about the tater stuff. We know you guys want to hear about the verses, but we're going to be highlighting a few more distilleries as soon as we can.
Yeah, and and if it's not tater stuff, let us know. There's certain bottles that you are worried about. I want to buy this or not. Let us know. Always a big shout out to the Spirit Shop and stores like them who let you try before you buy. So
can we do it again?
Again, there's always that option.
We just got to show them there. I don't want them to think we just picked that number.
We're working through the technicals on this, so we're about to randomize this.
Yes, we're about to randomize this for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have 3 numbers. We're only going to give you the first number. We're going to contact them immediately through direct messaging. If they don't hit us back within the next 5 days, we will come back, and you'll see on the community post. Check our community post. That's where you're going to get the up-to-date information about what we're doing and what's going on. Again, we're doing Monday Move, Whiskey Wednesday, Friday Pour, and you get a long-form video from us, and we're going to try to keep that going as consistently as possible. Thank you guys for all the support. We had a recent 3,000 view short, which we're very proud of, and that was from Keith on the Old Granddad 114 single barrel,
which I recommend.
Keep supporting, ladies and gentlemen. Keep supporting.
And support doesn't always have to be economic. We appreciate you guys just telling friends. Yep, tell a friend. What's going on. We definitely appreciate that. If you can let somebody know that means the world to us. So
Yes.
we really, really appreciate.
In order for
you
us to
doing
get
that.
monetized here on YouTube, I think a lot of people know you need that 1,000 mark, and we can get to that 1,000 mark and that 4,000 watch hours. That's what we need to do. Tell us if our videos need to be a little bit more engaging in order for you guys to watch it through. But we need those watch hours. We're going to be doing a lot more lives. I'm going to be doing more lives, and the fellas are going to be doing more lives at their leisure. Now, again, it is hard working a 9 to 5, having a wife and kids, and trying to do this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So if we're not consistent on the lives, that's just is what it is. But we will do lives as much as we can. But the Tarnished Truth, there's one bottle from them I think you guys might appreciate. I'm not going to say it's going to knock your socks off, but it is their the offering from them that is the most mature.
I like how in the chat we got King Loop Quap talking about Sopranos a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got the cigars out here. We are big fans of cigars.
Let's talk about what we're smoking, what we're all smoking. What are you smoking, Keith?
Oh, all right. So as I kind of like to do, as I like old granddad, a cheap and good. This is the factory smoke. This is the sun grown, and I'm a huge sun grown fan. This is from Georgia State, so just a fantastic cigar. So if you guys ever see it out there, try it. A bundle of these cigars, I think, is about $40 these days.
Nice.
Great cigar if you want to, a good everyday smoke. What you got there?
Me, I'm gonna go last because I think I have the expression that's the most crazy. So, Kev, what you got there?
You said it's the Fonseca?
Yeah, he's got the Fonseca, which is now our father. Fonseca was one of the first cigars that really, really drew me to cigars. It was the Macanudo and the Fonseca. I held them in the 8 and above. That was back in my smokeout days with a cigar aficionado. And myself, I'm having the Perdomo, right? And this is their habanero. And it is excellent, medium body cigar, burns very well, goes very well with the last expression we had from KO Distilling that I want to have. The fellas have had it, but this was the one I just wanted to end off the day with this one. And that was the 10-year anniversary double oak from them.
Double oak,
really good.
yeah.
We got the hazmat coming back for you guys.
Hazmat's fantastic.
Unfortunately, today we got the neck pour, but yeah, that was a neck pour. So I think it didn't have enough time to open up. It's still good, don't get me wrong.
Still
but
good.
We're trying to put this
You need to drop an ice cube in that.
against the big boy.
I think we're gonna pick some bottles up before we leave.
Yeah, it's going to be a part of our allocated versus shelf stable. That's what we're going to call that one, and it's going to be Stag 2025 or 2026. What's the Stag we have?
I got a
George T. Stag.
25.
So we're going to put the George T. Stag
For
versus the KO Distilling 10th anniversary hazmat. They both coming in at 142 proof, and I think that matches up well. I don't know if KO's going to get us there, but we're doing it blind. So
that'll be
we'll
a good
see.
one, folks. I mean, I was really surprised with KO. Josh introduced me to KO. I was over the house the other day, and just really everything I had was fantastic. So
Yep.
I know before I leave, I'm probably going to pick up a few bottles. So if you come here, be prepared to buy some stuff only because it's that good. It just really is fantastic. So, we're never going to push bottles on you that just for the sake of pushing bottles. We stand by kind of our recommendations, and that just is a fantastic.
And let's put it out there because we're live, ladies and gentlemen. KO Distilling didn't give us a dime, didn't pay us one dime. This is independent research. We paid them.
No free bottles.
We paid for our tasting. We paid for our bottles. We are not bought and paid for on these opinions. But KO Distilling is a gem.
Yeah.
And
to
be this close to a gem is crazy.
Yeah, I mean. And take a look. I know I'm in the Baltimore area. I have seen their 10-year hazmat bottle dropping. It's going to be, it probably is different looking than the bottle that we showed in our video that we're going to put long format. but it is their hazmat bottle of 10 years coming in at 142. I think theirs is 142.4 versus 142.8. I think it is.
Yep.
But it's out there, folks. It's fantastic. I definitely recommend it. And if you've had it, you live in the Maryland area, ask for it. Ask your people who you go to.
Ask your liquor store, can they get in KO Distilling? Their 6-year high rye bourbon. Whew.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Really, really good
That
stuff.
the 5-year distiller's choice, really.
I don't know if they're
fantastic.
putting that out in Maryland yet.
Which one?
Why, man? Come on, man.
The bottle and bond ones. The high rye one and the
The
wheated.
2 distillers choice?
Yeah,
Well, then
I don't
come
think
here.
they're. I
Then
don't
just
think
take
they're
the drive,
putting,
man.
Yeah, they are in
Come over to Manassas,
Virginia.
Virginia.
No,
stop
They're
on
at
ABC.
they're at ABC. but I
All
said
Virginia
Maryland.
ABC.
I said Maryland. I don't even know if they're in DC either.
They're Virginia ABC for sure.
Yeah,
Well, then
definitely in
ask- then-
Virginia.
Then stop by Virginia ABC. But if you're already coming that way, you might as well stop by KO. Great
Manassas,
tour.
Virginia.
You can see everything. You got great
Mhm.
whiskey stewards here. The
Great.
bar. Get your 3 ounces. That's the legal limit.
Yep. But they're also they specialize in cocktails, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't had one, but they make multiple old fashions. They make multiple Negronis. From our whiskey the senior executive whiskey steward here talked about the Italian old fashioned, which is made with Amaro. And I've heard a lot of things, good things about the Italian version of the old fashioned. I myself am not a huge fan of old fashions, but the guys probably know more about it than I do.
We'll try that next time. We
Mhm.
got
Ready
tapped
for this
out.
number?
Yeah, we're tapped out. We're tapped out.
No, we're legally tapped out, folks. We only have 3 ounces, and we had it.
Yes, we've had our 3 ounces.
All right.
So we're going to get into our number now, and we're randomizing them through our Kev's phone. So give us our first number, Kev, and show the screen.
553.
553. 553. We're going to find out who 553 is, our 553rd subscriber, and we will be DMing you. We don't have time now to look up 553. That's a lot of numbers to go through, but we will do that off through Movie Magic, and we'll put that in the community post. So check the community post, ladies and gentlemen, so you know if you won our Antique 107 from Weller's, Sazerac's very own, Buffalo Trace's very own. And we're going to hang in here a few more minutes and try to get at least 30 minutes under our belt as we're finishing up the cigars.
And then, you know what, folks? I mean, we've still got the #1 spot for 1,000 views. So tell us what you'd like to see, potentially. We'd love to give people what they want. So if there's a bottle out there that you guys would love to see for 1,000 subscribers, we would definitely love to find something, to find that bottle or find something in that spirit of that bottle, depending on what that bottle you recommend is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we are, again, always trying to
Yeah,
give
we're
you
not
guys-
there with Pappy, so don't put Pappy's in the description. Not at 1,000. Now maybe if we get to 10,000, we'll do Pappy's. Maybe I definitely know we're going to do something for the 4,000 watch hours as well. So we got 3 milestones we need you guys to help us to get to. That's 900, 1,000, and 400 watch hours, and we're going to raffle off 3 more bottles. So the next bottle we're raffling off is going to be Stag. They don't call it Junior anymore, but Stag. We will be doing that. It may be, we got to taste it first, but it may be a store pick. Just saying, may be a store pick.
Yeah, there's so many great bottles out there these days. And again, tell us what you're smoking, what you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to know,
And if you're a part of a cigar group and you have a cigar that you guys like to promote, hit us in the messaging. Let us know. We may just highlight that cigar so that you guys can have a little shine. So, and we are up for collaborations. I think the Baltimore Cigar Crew, we're going to be probably doing some with them very soon. Who else has communicated with us? Stag? No, I don't forget.
I wish
I
it was
forgot. There was a
Stag.
couple people who have communicated with us, ladies and gentlemen. I can't remember
we'll be heading
everybody.
back to Davidas.
Yes, we'll be back at Davidas very soon.
Always a fantastic host. We thank Andre for everything
Yep.
he does for us.
Yep.
So like you said, man, we're willing to, you know, go out to different places to bring you different content or different collaborations or so many different things. You know, we're open to so much. But you know, but you guys are a part of the community too. So it's not just us. We try to give you what we think you might like or what you might enjoy or even something new or even something you saw on the shelf and you had no idea if you wanted to blind buy it or not. If you trust or you trust our opinions or you're a fan of us, then you kind of get an idea of where we're coming from with this. So, you know, reach out, say something. You know, we listen to everything, we read everything, and we're open to so many things. So, what was the number? 5? I forgot the number that fast.
Please don't forget the number.
I wrote it down. 553.
553.
We'll reach out to you. If you don't respond in a certain time, we'll be moving on to the next number.
And stay tuned to our community post because if 553 does not step up and tell us, you'll see the next number that we pick so that we get in touch with you. But we're going to send this bottle to you, no cost to you. We're taking on the shipping costs as well as the cost of the bottle so that you guys know that we are whiskey enthusiasts that want you to be a part of our journey. This is a journey, ladies and gentlemen. We want to expand our knowledge, our palettes on what is out there in the whiskey world. America is doing so many things right now. You're talking about Colorado, you're talking about Washington State, you're talking about Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, now Virginia as well. We're all over. New York. Oh, I'm excited about New York. Keith said he has a gift for us out in New York, out at the Belmont in Belmont. So I'm excited about that one. But we're trying our best. We're trying. I'm trying to find that this year's Peerless. Peerless, they don't put out a lot when there's certain bottles, and they have a Peerless single barrel that's out that we got to get our hands on. But we're hunters. We don't mind paying a little bit over our if you guys remember back in the day, our man D Connoisseur, he was our insight on I just want the bottle. I don't care what it costs. We're not there anymore. So we do have to find bottles within reason, but with your help, we can find these bottles and get them on here for you guys, man. Check us out on all social media platforms. We're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Fanbase. I think that's it. We're not on.
And if there's some place that we're not, and you want us to be, let us know. We'll be there.
Oh, we're even on Rumble. Forgot about that. We're on Rumble.
Yeah, we're on Rumble. If you're on Rumble, let us know.
Yeah, the Rumble crowd is interesting. They are very interesting. They communicate, but they don't follow. We get a lot of questions on Rumble, but I'm like, well, why? Where's our following count at? You got to follow us so that we, because again, this is a journey, and whiskey ain't cheap these days. As you know, a lot of these smaller brands, the independents, the boutiques, they are the non-distilling providers. They all are coming in at 65 and above. You just cannot get bottles. The days of those white label $20 bottles is over.
Yeah. But I think you find value. I mean, KO has a 10-year hazmat whiskey. You know, we know there's other small batch KO, all small batch 10-year products out there, you know, that are way over the $140 price point that KO is. So, you know, you got to appreciate that. You know, you got to appreciate what they're trying to do here. Extraordinary value. And that's kind of what we're here to provide for you folks. We're here to provide value, whether it's content of us telling you, hey, this is a bottle worth chasing, a bottle worth drinking, or if we're just honest, it's not really worth your time. And we're always happy, because we are enthusiasts as well. You know, we're always happy to track down the bottles that we think you should be checking out, the distilleries we think you should be purchasing from, because their product is just that good. You know, KO to me is kind of how I look at like a Buffalo Trace. They just have really great products and at a really great price point, you know, and fair value. I think a 10-year 140 for a hazmat is a really great deal. When you look around, you know, $100 isn't $120 is not a hard bottle to hit these days. So
Yeah, and the 6-year high rye bourbon is only $58 with tax, a little over $60.
can't go wrong, man.
Can't go wrong with that. The distiller choices are both right at 50. Bottle and bonds. We have not. We are going to continue our bottle and bonds. We're just there. We know you guys have had a lot of those, so we're gonna spread those out a little bit more. But I think we got at least 2 to 3 more bottle and bond verses that are coming up very soon, because we did not get the 1792 bottle and bond. We definitely need to get that one in there. Chattanooga bourbon, we need to get them in there with their bottle and bond. It initially was 60, but now it's down with tax. You can get a Chattanooga for $57. So
We should. What's that cask strength we did? We should put that in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's in $50. So
You got
there's
one of
gonna be
those?
some more. I do not, because I was so excited with that 10-year, the 10-year double oak that we're sipping on now. I
That's
bought
so
that
good.
one.
10-year double oak, folks. And you know what, man? I think that to me is right around the flavor wise, just fantastic. Kind of reminds me of Woodford double oaks. And you
Yep.
know, support these local distilleries. These people do it because they love it. They're not huge companies.
Nope.
You will not see KO sponsoring the Kentucky Derby.
No. No.
But you know, so help them out, folks. You know, put your money where the importance of it is, and
Yeah.
you know, these distilleries do a great job of putting out quality products.
I mean, it
You
is
know?
some small distilleries that are, like you said, putting out quality products.
Absolutely.
Arthur Wheeler.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be in Maryland or Virginia. You know, try it out in your state.
It
you
helps
know?
sell because
Yeah.
we're from Maryland, Virginia.
Yeah.
We got Old Line putting out some great stuff.
Don't
Yes.
forget. You guys don't support us on Old Line. Please support us on our Old Line videos. We promise you that Old Line is putting out quality single malt products. Arch and Mark are doing their thing over
That
there.
California blend is great.
Really super important,
That
guys.
California blend.
Swim
Call is out.
is out now.
$40.
$40
folks.
for quality summer single malt whiskey.
You guys try it.
It's coming up. It's going to be on one of my Friday pours.
Oh, you have it?
I don't have it as of yet, but
Okay.
you know, it's ladies and gentlemen, it is to get you guys the content you want. It's very hectic. So to get to a distillery more than once quickly is very hard.
I got a bottle. Bring it.
Okay, there we go. So next time you see us, we'll probably be doing a pour of the Swim Call.
You know, I'm sure there'll be another time where I'm upstairs and someone's raiding my stash
Yes.
in my basement.
Hey, thank you guys for your support on Raiding the Stash. That was something we came up in the midst of tipsiness. We were in tipsy land. It was like Raiding the Stash.
Yeah.
So we got more of those coming for you.
Wait till I get to Kev's house.
some sober stash rating.
I think if he was sober, he would have probably. There's some other bottles he might have snagged.
Yes, for sure.
Don't worry.
But Monday pour, the Monday move is about what can get you past Monday, because we know it's for everybody. Monday is like, man,
You made it.
4 more days.
Yeah, you should celebrate the fact you made it through Monday. Celebrate with a good pour. You know,
And it
Whiskey
doesn't
went-
have to be Taylorism
no.
on Monday.
And you know what, folks? I think I think what we're seeing, and I'm hopeful as things go, we're realizing, I'm realizing it, and hopefully in your journey that you're realizing that there's so many more great bottles out there than the big Taylorisms. You know, obviously we know Buffalo Trace puts out great product. The Jack Daniel's barrel proof program and their special releases are fantastic. We agree. The Russells, I mean, I'm sure we all sat on that, you know, what is it? What day was it? Thursday or something? That that dropped for the Russell 13 that probably none of us got a hold of. Though I did get a friend who actually got a bottle.
Nice,
Yeah,
very
not
nice.
I'm just.
Mhm.
Take care, gentlemen.
All right,
Thanks,
have a
man.
great evening. Be safe on your way home.
They so there's so many more great bottles.
Yes.
You know, and that's why we're here. That's why we do these things, to just show you like there are great bottles that you might pass up.
Yep.
That you should really take a second look at it.
Mhm.
And that's why we did the whole series on the bottom bond. There's whiskeys under $50 that you should have in your
Under
collection.
$50, stuff that matters.
I bet you we could do a series under. I bet we could do a series of if we find it for $30 or less.
Oh
Mm.
Lord.
I would challenge us to find bottles. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be every
Challenge?
marketplace,
No.
but I think a challenge. If we find a bottle
All right.
$30 or less,
Mhm.
I think you'd be impressed with what you can drink for $30 and still make a great
Please
cocktail.
make
Mhm.
recommendations for us too, because we don't want to feel like we're the only ones just giving our input. You guys' opinions are so important to us
Yes.
because you are a part of this also. So
And thanks for everybody who comments. Thanks for everybody who subscribes. We got a lot of channels that really show us love. Thank you to those guys. Shout out to Bourbon Retriever, Lord of the Poor. Thank you for those guys. Random Vodrams, Brother and Bond. Thank all those guys for showing us love. We got some collaborations coming up with those guys as well. We got some wine. We have a wine channel that wants us to do a collab with them as well. We have some bartenders coming in very soon that are going to show you some different ways of making cocktails.
Yeah, you're the best thing with cocktails are. That's all the whiskey I don't really care for. That becomes a cocktail.
hey, don't say that.
Oh, dude, I'm not that drain pour kind of guy. I don't know what you guys are, but if I don't like the whiskey, that becomes a cocktail.
Yep.
So another way to repurpose some of that whiskey, because we've all been there. And
Yep.
we got to do it one time. We got to
Mhm.
do it. We got to do a video where we get those bottles that we got talked into buying.
Yes.
That we're like,
Yes.
wow, this one they talked me into it, but it wasn't good. That is the kind of bottle that becomes a cocktail.
Mhm.
In fact, I was at the cigar shop the other day.
Okay.
Shout out to Legacy Cigar Shop in Baltimore. And there was a bottle that someone had me try. What do you think, Keith? Yeah, it's not great. Not great. That was a good candidate for maybe a good cocktail.
Mhm.
Even that bottle that Ken loved, that
What's
Oh,
wrong?
the bullet.
no,
Bullet
not the
hot-
bullet. That cigar batch that Kev loves.
The
that-
Starlight.
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 I don't really like that bottle, but you know what? It does make a very interesting and a very delicious old fashioned. So
Yes.
just because you don't like it doesn't mean you gotta get rid of it. I mean, you can gift it. Don't get me wrong, you can gift it. But there are great ways. So having a bartender come in to show you how to do some cocktails with something, obviously you pick the best whiskey makes the best cocktails. But if there's something that it's gonna sit on your shelf, why not throw it into a cocktail? Maybe you might find a second life for it.
A couple more people I forgot. Send Bourbon out of Texas. Forgot about him. He's very supportive of us. And also the Happy Corner, Isaac. Thank you guys so much for your support. They showed mad love to us, and we look forward to conversating with you guys, learning from you guys. Again, this is a passion of ours. We are not the most cinematic. We don't know all the tricks of the trade, but we will be upping our game as we move down this road, this journey of ours. Again, we're only finishing up, next month. It'll be only our end of our second year. So we definitely will do a anniversary pour with the guys. We may go live, we may not. We will be going live from Old Line at some point. Unfortunately, Old Line's not open on Sunday, but we're all figure out a way to get together. Don't forget, we are married men, and Saturdays are very precious.
Yeah.
So trying to get together on
Very
a Saturday is difficult.
And again, I want to shout out to the Distinguished Cigar Syndicate for helping us with some subscribers. We really appreciate y'all. Legacy Cigar Lounge, great place. And I want to really thank Peter at the Spirit Shop for partnering with us and sponsoring and allowing us to sample some of his bottles.
Coming soon.
Yep, some more of those. We'll definitely keep working with Peter. And that's another good thing to talk about is, retailers like Peter who open up bottles and allow you to try it. Another one in my area, I'll just talk about my area.
Mhm.
North Charles Fine Wines, same thing. You walk in there, if it's a good afternoon, they're probably going to offer you a whiskey to try. So you can kind of get sucked in, and you find yourself spending more than you should. But
Mhm.
we do appreciate the retailers who are so open and so proud of their selection that they're willing to let you try it. So
Yep.
we've got some great retailers that we have purchased from. Josh has got quite a few that he really enjoys. So thank you to all those people who kind of help us make this product or make this, help us produce these videos where it because it's like I said, it's tough to find these bottles or people who have a really great curated collection that they're not into just what the retailers want to sell, that they do find some great gems out there and like to share that stuff with their clientele. So we really do appreciate them.
And we'll continue to promote them.
Absolutely.
I don't, they're not paying us a dime, but they're doing adult spirits the way they're supposed to be done. They're not gatekeeping. They're like, come on through. Don't, we want you to buy from us, but we're not going to press you to buy something for over $100 that you've never tasted.
Yep.
And there are liquor stores out there who do that, and you won't hear us mention them. But we got Midway Liquors who will open up a bottle for you. We got Crestmont that will open a bottle up for you.
Midway's got a great bar, folks.
Yep.
If you're ever there, head to the back. I know Elon's got a great program where if he only gets a small selection of bottles, or if he only gets one, he's more likely to put that into the back to be able for everyone to try it than he is to sell it to one clientele. So, that's a great place to try something. Cash bar, just so you know.
Yeah.
But and again, we're lucky, I think, in this area where we have some really fantastic retailers.
That's right.
Who do that. So
Sam and Angel Share, forgot about him.
Yep.
They have a beautiful bar they just built. You can go there, ladies and gentlemen, and one of the staff members there will pour you whatever you want. And they have some great store picks, probably one of the best store pick stores that I go to on a regular basis. Sam over there is just so knowledgeable. He does most of the picks for them, and just amazing. He and the Annapolis whiskey group, they pick out a lot of bottles together. He's probably one of my favorites. He and I have conversations all the time. We should be doing something with him very soon. As a matter of fact, we may even be doing a pour at his at Angel Share, and that is in Gambrills, Maryland.
Yeah, don't be afraid of those store picks.
That is the way of the future.
Don't be away.
Single barrel store picks.
Yeah, those store picks. I mean, I've had some bad store picks in the past, but recently, I haven't had it. I don't know the last time I had a bad store pick. It's been a while.
As a matter of fact, guys, we were just talking about that on the way here. From yesteryear, Joe out at BK Miller picked this amazing Blanton's. He picked an amazing Blanton's.
Still got one.
And that was on the show we did earlier. We got some Blanton stuff coming for you guys very soon.
We did do that.
Shout out to my cousin Ben.
Yes. And before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, which we're getting ready to shut this down so that we can go back to our families, we're going to redo the number. Call the number out again.
553.
553 is the number of our current winner of our bottle of Weller's Antique, which is still a very allocated bottle. It is not on the shelves right now in most states. Ohio had a big drop recently, and it was on their shelves, but it disappeared right away. So again, this is still a very allocated bottle.
Hold on. If you're in Ohio, please reach out to us. Please reach out to us.
We need the plug.
Because that it was the rainbow, right, Keith?
It had everything, man. It was disgusting.
They dropped the whole rainbow.
They had the whole rainbow. If you know someone in Ohio,
tell us the stories. We want to hear about them.
Yes.
And if you think we should come to Ohio, we'll come to Ohio.
We'll
camp out with you. We'll bring cigars.
We just need to know the date. The only way we found out is because people start posting. And we were like, man, well, I wish we would have known that it was there. We would have drove up, hang out. We might even went live with those people. So, man, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank my host, my co-host, Keith the Bourbon Bounty Hunter, and Kev, your boy that is the underground legend in this game. Thank you guys so much. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we'll see you soon.
Till next time, folks.
All right, end live.